Friday Night Baseball from the Bay Area and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Oakland A's. The Athletics are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Andrew Triggs gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the bump now is Andrew Triggs. Not your conventional over-the-top, more of a low three-quarter guy, sinker slider type of guy, but he does throw hard. His sinking fastball anywhere from 92 to 94 miles an hour. He makes his living on throwing pitches out of the zone. You'll know if he's on early, getting ahead, strike one, making him chase those bad breaking balls off the plate.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this high. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop, Triggs. He's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level. That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box, Tim Beckham. As you'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. Simeon's there. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, designated hitter,
In now for the O's, Trey Mancini. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Andrew Kashner, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Coco Sullivan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Coco Sullivan.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know they dropped the first 3 games of this road trip, but you got to find a way to shower it off. I always said that when I left the field after I took that shower after the game, it's got to go down the drain. That game has got to go away. They find themselves in a new series right now with a chance to redeem themselves.
Now at the plate, Jed Lowry. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Scope. On to first, and very quickly 2 out here in the home first.
Batting third, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Now batting, Marcus Semien, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Here comes the first pitch. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. You got to regroup.
Here's Chris Davis now. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Cashner pauses. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. Scooped up. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. We'll move to the second inning here in Oakland with no score. Here's Chris Davis now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
Chris Davis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
First offering on its way. Drilled to the left side. Backhanded. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, D-Row, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in a hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
Lowry, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Batting 7, right fielder.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Jones leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. One left for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a base hit on the line. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely. And the screen shows the story right there as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. We got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate. I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
Here's Matt Joyce now as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Trumbo giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Trumbo, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. From the stretch. Heading out towards shallow right. Trumbo has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Bruce Maxwell. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ready now, Colby Rasmus. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Colby Rasmus.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Sullivan right there, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. So striding in, Caleb Joseph. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And quickly, there are 2 away.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Dustin Fowler as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Dustin Fowler.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sliced hard on the ground. Machado is there. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Coco Sullivan.
Coming to the plate now, Coco Sullivan. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. Now here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Under it is Rasmus now for route number 2. Jed Lowry now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Cashner sets his sights. First pitch on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And Davis will take this one himself to retire the side. A's are gone in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. So digging in now, Tim Beckham, as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. A good looking sinker on the inside corner. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Simeon's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's Chris Davis now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Simeon is the first to bat in the inning. Ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle, taken in by Machado, and there's one down now.
The left, number 2,
Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Jones going back at the track. The wall. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, and even 30 home runs on the year. And the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out.
Next for Oakland, right fielder, Matt.
Here's Matt Joyce now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Cashner's ready. Here's the first pitch. Big man will try to bunt his way aboard. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan. And with it, the inning is over. But the A's hit the board first on this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Scope, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Simeon. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. So stepping in, Mark Trumbo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll begin things here against Andrew Cashner.
Designated hitter, Stephen Piscotty.
First pitch on its way. Ripped down the first base line. And Davis will just watch this go by. It's a fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at 3rd. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at 1st and 3rd.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. Rasmus giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from 3rd tags up. And to score as the runner from 3rd, it's a 2-0 ball game.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Coco Sullivan. He flew out in his last at bat. From the stretch. In the air, down the line in left. But this will land foul just shy of the wall.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field.
He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
Ready once again, Jed Lowry. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit. Stepping into the box, Marcus Semien. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Cashner pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So with the run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The A's lead this one 2-0. Standing in, Colby Rasmus will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Standing in now, Caleb Joseph.
So he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Missed with a slider.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Joseph now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's Manny Machado now. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. And he'll step off and try and reset. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0. Ready for another shot now. Chris Davis. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB. How about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number 1. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Joyce.
Stepping into the box, Matt Joyce. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Cashner's ready. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jones going back. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. A solo home run there for Matt Joyce. Number 14 on the season. And the A's lead it now 3-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Up next for Oakland.
In now, Stephen Piscotty. Yes, he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Popped him up. Beckham in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now 3-0 Oakland. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point.
Number 1, Tim Beckham.
First pitch on its way. Smoke toward the hole. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way out in front.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes. How about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
The first baseman, number 19.
Here's Chris Davis now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail in this one 3-0. Richard Blyer gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready for another chance? Dustin Fowler. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Center fielder, Dustin Fowler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. Back to first, but a good job to break up the double play, as he couldn't make an accurate throw.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Jed Lowry now. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scope has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 10.
Digging in once again, Marcus Semien. Runner in scoring position with Serjan. First pitch on its way. Hit hard down the right field line.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
Back up the middle. Oh, look at Machado. He's up with it. The throw. Got him. Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ready now for Baltimore. Jonathan Scope, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. A swing by Trumbo and a drive to left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo. Home run number 5 on the year, and that puts the Orioles on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Stepping in now, Colby Rasmus. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. He's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Orioles draw closer on the home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the A's 3 and the Orioles 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
The batter, third baseman,
Striding into the box, Matt Olson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Under it is Beckham as he takes it in smoothly for route number 1.
now batting, right fielder.
Digging in, Matt Joyce is working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
High and deep to left center field. Back goes Rasmus at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. The relay throw, and he's safe.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Stepping in, Bruce Maxwell, and he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Rasmus has a read on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
At the plate, Dustin Fowler. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The run scores from second, make it 5-1.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. There's grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window.
Oh, it does hurt to me.
Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Into the box, Coco Sullivan. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation for the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Striding in, Jed Lowry. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Hard liner to center field. Jones will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Another good inning for the A's. Maybe the best fans in baseball right there, and they're loving it at the 5 and dime. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. Digging in now, Caleb Joseph. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Caleb Joseph.
Liam Hendricks takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Liam Hendricks.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Popped him up. Sullivan is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. He was great all night long. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Manny Machado, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And he will make the play. 2 away now. Into the box now, Tim Beckham. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, he's gone 2 for 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Smoked on the ground left side. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Standing in now, Trey Mancini, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Baltimore, good night.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. The Oakland A's took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Andrew Triggs earned his 5th win of the year, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors, left 8 men on base.